You set the alarm. You woke up early. You went to the run. You said no to the things you are always saying yes to. And for a moment, you felt it. That version of yourself you've been chasing. Close and reachable. Then, almost out of nowhere, you stopped. Not because something happened, not because life forced you. You just stopped. And the weird part, you didn't even notice it at first. One skip a day, then two, then you are back at the exact same baseline you were trying to escape. I'm not a psychologist, I'm not a therapist, but I've lived this. And I've watched it quietly destroy goals, relationships, and momentum for people around me who had no idea what was happening to them. What I'm about to share might be the most useful thing you hear all year. Have you ever stretched the rubber band to its absolute limit? You can feel the tension. It's vibrating. It wants to go back. And the second you stop pushing, snap, back to where it started. That's you. That's me. That's all the people who try to change. We stretch ourselves towards something new, a better routine, a healthier habit, an addiction-free, a different way of thinking. And for a while, we hold it, but there's something inside pulling back toward the original shape. Psychologists have a name for this: psychological homeostasis. Your brain has a normal setting, like a thermostat. If the room gets too cold, the heater kicks in. If the room gets too hot, the AC turns on. If you get too successful, too different from the normal version of you, your brain treats that growth like an infection. It tries to cue you back to your old, miserable self. Come here and meet your self-image. This is the identity file your brain keeps on you. It's a mental picture you carry of who you are. Not who you want to be, but who you believe yourself to be right now, underneath everything. And your brain is loyal to that self-image, disturbingly loyal. If your self-image says, I'm someone who struggles with consistency, and you suddenly start showing up every single day, your brain gets uncomfortable. That doesn't match the file, that doesn't match the story. So, it starts creating friction. Excuses appear. You feel tired when you weren't tired. And you go back to your self-image. This is why you get a promotion and then pick a fight with your spouse. This is why you lose 10 pounds and then reward yourself with a 3-day binge. It's the upper limit problem. The idea that each have an individual ceiling, a maximum level of happiness, success, and love that we unconsciously allow ourselves to experience. When we go above it, we find a way to come back down. We manufacture the crisis. We pick the fight. We self-destruct, not out of stupidity, but out of loyalty to a story we've been telling ourselves for years. Most self-help content tells you, build better habits, use systems, create streaks, and those things work for a while. But if the identity underneath stays the same, the habit won't stick. It's like trying to run a 2026 software on a 1995 operating system. The system will crash. You don't rise to your goals, you fall back to your identity. And here is what made me stop and really think. We inherited most of the identity, the limits you believe about yourself. Most of them came from a moment. A teacher who said you were distracted, a parent who said you were the messy one. You've been living in that house built by other people's opinions. The identity isn't true, it's just old, and old doesn't mean truth. So, what do we actually do with this? First, you name it. When you feel yourself pulling back, when the excuses appear, when suddenly you don't feel like doing the thing you said you should do, pause. Ask, is this resistance or is this wisdom? Most of the time, it's resistance. Instead of saying, I'm tired, say, my thermostat is kicking in. Labeling it robs it of its power. Second, edit the file in your mind. Stop saying, I'm trying to be a runner. Your brain hears trying and thinks failing. Say, I am a person who moves every day. The brain doesn't distinguish between memories and strongly held beliefs. Feed it a new belief consistently, and it starts protecting that one instead. Third, expect the snapback. Don't be surprised by it. Don't interpret it as failure. The rubber band snaps back hardest right before it adjusts to the new length. If you feel like quitting, it usually means you're seconds away from a permanent stretch. Fourth, and this is the one I'm still learning, celebrate the small evidence. Every time you do the thing despite the resistance, you are rewriting the identity. One data, even tiny at a time, you are telling your brain a new story, and brains eventually update their stories. The internal force that pulls you back is real. It's not laziness, it's not weakness, it's a system that is terrified of the unknown. It was built to keep you safe by keeping you familiar. But familiar isn't the same as good, and safe isn't the same as alive. I am still fighting this every morning. The thermostat turns on, and I have to manually override the system. I put together some incredible tools in the description. Make sure you check it. You have done the first step yet, which is knowing the voice exists. Because once you can hear it, you can choose not to obey it. The goal isn't to silence the voice, it's to realize that just because it's loud doesn't mean it's telling the truth. If anything in this video made you pause, that pause is the thing. Don't scroll past it. I'm still learning all of this, and the more I share it, the more I realize how many of you are dealing with the same exact individual woe. Comment below, subscribe if you want more of this, and share it with one person. They might need to hear this more than you do. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.